Okay. Let's see. How many days do I have left? I have 1 day, and it's nighttime.
What now?
Oh, Noble Legacy. It seems the merchant in the plaza in front of Grand Cathedral knows something about Strahl's inheritance. He might open up to me if my imagination were visionary. Oh. $14 to $15 on different archetypes. Okay. Beast Slayer. Semaphore. Okay. And hang out with Heisme. What does he get at rank 2? Reduces the mag cost of studying the thief lineage. Displays the location of strong enemies on dungeon maps. Okay. How many do I now have? 1, 2, 3. 3 people. Okay. Well, I guess I'll go hang out with Heisme after I take a look around the city. See what's going on.
It's time.
Well, we're finally leaving this place tomorrow.
But
Okay.
why? All right then.
See if there's anybody to talk to. Thank you for the bits. Thank you.
You're not serious. Thank you kindly.
Nobody to talk to here.
Well, I guess that's the end of it.
Well, I guess that's the end of it. Yeah. Yeah.
You will
Nobody here.
Oh, what they say.
Nobody there.
leave it out, mate.
Okay. Let's go to the other town.
Where to?
Royal Capital.
Let's go.
Return our Rosalite state. Revolt for independence.
Oh,
It's hard to see him winning support outside of Rosalite with messages like this, but he's always pretty high in the ranking. Rosalites who only care about their own tribe, maybe there's more of them out there than we think.
the Royal Guard is sloppy.
Hello there. You've been quite the popular topic around these parts. I hear you're working diligently towards becoming the next king. There will be many who loathe you simply on account for your tribe, but pay them no heed. The Elda are far from the most troublesome tribe. Speaking as a Ishikai Kia, I must say that we're all equally disagreeable. The loveless chap heard that once he took the throne, he means to make all the booze in the country free as air. Think I'll be cheering him on. It's definitely impressive that a Parperus is trying to be king. I'm worried to get my hopes up, though. Hopes up, but... Yeah, but a man can dream, can he? Might as well enjoy the ride, then. The tournament is all anyone will speak of these days. I wonder if there will be a Nidia candidate. If so, I just hope that they're the upstanding sort. We're already treated with enough suspicion as is. I mean, if any Nidia gives us a positive reputation, it's pretty much just the songstress Juan, right? It seems Sanctiflex Forden has sent out a great many soldiers to secure his victory in the tournament. To be frank, it feels rather selfish. Many of those soldiers will wind up dead, or for what? And for what?
Just you.
Ah, so it's you. You seem unscathed.
My apologies.
I'm sorry about last time. You weren't supposed to see me like that. But thank you. I've firmly made up my mind. There's something I think you deserve to know. But telling you means drawing you into an all-out war. A campaign against this sanctism itself. I'm with you no matter what. That's what I'd like to say, but I can't find the right words with my courage. If my courage were dauntless, I could match Brigida's resolve without fear.
Sorry.
I'm being unreasonable. Forget I said anything. Okay, so I need to level up my courage to rank 4. Okay, I need my imagination to 3 and my courage to 4. What in the blaze?
Tournament for the throne. Aha.
The exhibition of the brand.
An elder.
Why, it's lovely out.
Guards are on alert. Change of plans. No job tonight. Tomorrow. Ah, bugger. How can we put food on the table at this rate? Maybe we ought to hit the igniter shop. Better not. That place seems trouble. Plus, all this security's still a mystery. Oh, the mag exchange will purchase mag you've acquired in battle. Mag market prices change day to day, but it's more favorable on days the weather is bad.
Looking to sell, are you?
Big cities like Grand Trad are the only places you can exchange mag, so you in? That reminds me, Lady Lakanan from the Igniter shop told me directly to give you the best mag rate I can. Never had this happen before. I hear a voice. Their motive for collecting mag is, well, it's nothing decent. That much is certain. Hopefully it will at least be of use to you. Thanks to Brigida's merchant markdown, the exchange rate for mag has significantly increased. Listen. Magla gets denser on days the weather's bad. That means the worse weather, the higher I'll pay. That's why more and more people only come by on days with bad weather. You the type to mine conversion rates too? For money? Okay. I see. Okay. All right, there was nobody else to talk to.
What in tarnation's going on?
Young man,
Why, you little...
Doesn't matter who the king is, nothing will change. No one in this country understands the quality of cheese I make. Say, why don't I enter the damn running? The Cheese King might help my shop out at any rate. Given your temperament, I'm not sure. Forget it.
stop that at once. Unstinking believable.
Unstinking believable.
My money's on Santa Fe's. Aha! What is it? Well, I guess
All right, I guess that's
All right.
everybody to talk to.
Let's
This
go.
is the Gauntlet Runner. Oh, they go to the pantry.
What's this?
How much stuff do I have for cooking? Limp goldfish, white peach turnip, giant rib, gel dust, jail dust. Okay. Seems like I have most of what I need. Banana. Banana. Banana.
Ah, it's you.
Once we get our more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself. You're that cautious. You're that curious about my training methods, are you? Well, I'm afraid this training is tailored for a UGIF stature. It's not a thing for you to learn. It'll help me understand you. With my overflowing elegance, I was able to convince Heisme of the significance of observing his training.
I see.
I suppose knowing the fighting style of your allies would help broaden your possible strategies. Yes, that sounds reasonable. Mark my techniques closely. Then you'll learn the ways of the Shadow Guard. But proper training does take time. A significant amount of it. If you mean to tag along, I hope you're ready to be here a while. Yep, I'm all set. Well said. A bit cramped right here, though, isn't it? Let's go to the woods nearby instead. Come on.
Now then.
Let's start with a little test. See if you can keep up with my movement. If your reactions are fast enough to match me, you win. Now let's begin. Ellipsis.
Huh?
You're wide open.
Hmm.
From here, it'd be simple. It'd be a simple thing to slit your throat. You were careless. I couldn't keep up. One more time. You were so cool. One more time. Let's try it one more time.
All right.
I'll do it as many times as you like. Don't rely on sight. You must sense through your very skin.
May I speak?
Your enemies aren't going to wait for you. Your body must move on instinct to buy time for your mind. How can I do that? But how can I do that?
Well,
How indeed. Finding these answers is also part of the training. There's no clear answer, no correct way of improving, but at the very least, you can decide what you inspire to.
then
Want to keep going? That seems enough for one day. Shall we share a drink then? Let us retire to my castle back on the runner.
Oh,
I found some fine spirits for myself, but even ambrosia would be tasteless when drunk alone. Would you like a cup of tea instead? Yes. Bracking drink, but nowhere near as good as the spirits back home. Do you miss your hometown?
Hold on.
no.
Not particularly. Talking with you just reminds you of my son. It's been a long time since I abandoned my home. My son died without ever seeing that village. He looked up to knights, you know. He had a stout heart in that little frame. Might have grown up to be a fine knight himself, had he lived. Another wish unfulfilled, I suppose. I'll never forget the day I cremated my son's body and mourned his death. Cremated?
Huh?
What do you mean by cremated?
Hmm?
Oh, right. Everyone else buries their bodies as they are, without giving them to the flame.
The truth is,
It's the way of the youth, Chief boy. We burn the bodies of the dead, leaving only bones. The soul is freed through fire. Once released from the body, they go to their place in the beyond.
oh,
Then those who remain must lay the bones to rest somewhere suitable for the deceased. However, I've yet to find a place for my son to take his final rest. I can't imagine he'd be happy for his bones to be eternally moved and disturbed.
I apologize.
Apologies, I shouldn't be talking to you about this. I'd like to help. Lay your son to rest.
No.
I have an important mission to accomplish. No room for detours of any inconvenience, boy. I can't put that burden on you.
Let's do it.
Still, we can do it. It isn't just a random detour. It's a favor for a dear friend. Ellipsis.
Thank you.
I thank you for your kindness, truly. I'll do my best to return this favor through my efforts as your comrade. Thank you again. A toast, then, to cement our vow. You with a cup of delicious tea.
Cheers.
Yes, a toast. But not to mark my regrets. To commemorate our coming together and to begin into the beginning of mourning. I can sense Haizume's heartache for his departed son and his trust as a friend and ally. Hey, Master Blaster.
My boy, are you watching? My thanks.
We can save this for any time when you're free, lad. I'm grateful that you'll help me, though. I dare say tonight I'll rest well.
Time marches on,
And the age of a new king draws near.
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance. So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing. Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head hunted. We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. And some others have bought and sold out of the race.
Come on! That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
I suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not meant to decide this race anyhow.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and we'll not know the truth until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martyra. They might not even come out of it with a head.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now. With all that said, can't help but wonder how Count Luis is taking this, can we? My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans. And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis's voter base is still growing. Bound to have his eminence Forden grinding his teeth that, for now, let's enjoy the show!
Right, everyone. Farewell said, particulars packed.
All that remains is to ride to Oceania with pride in our hearts.
Watch out, Luis. You won't know what hit you.
Well then, off to the races, what? Old Barden's given me a detailed map of the area.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Oh, there it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. About time I got some sleep. Heis, mate. Why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Yes. Splendid. Just magnificent.
What is he dreaming about?
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
With friends like these.
Now then.
Oh, thanks. I don't have any control over the voice acting in this game. They play when they play. I'm not a designer of the game. Hi, Brown Ice. Hello. The next port is Briarhaven, the capital of principally of Oceania. If we punch it south of Martira, we'll make it in, oh, I'd say 3 nights or 4 days or so. Okay.
Whoa!
Wow, so that's the Port Briarhaven.
Hold on.
In Undu. In Undu.
Let us hurry. Let us hurry.
Here's where we are now.
Hold on. This place here.
Oh, hey!
What sort of place is Port Briarhaven exactly? 'Tis a large city of prosperous commerce, due in no small part to its oceanside proximity. I envision droves of people will pour in for the exhibition. All the people delayed by the landslide might still be showing up. Keep an eye on the road, okay, Neros?
Ha-ha! Tally-ho!
Why, never. Who do you think you're talking to? Leave it to me. Next stop, Port Briarhaven, capital of Oceania. Oh, thank you for the bits, Master Blaster.
Leaving behind the old castle town stricken by tragedy, the Gauntlet Runner sets off toward the exhibition of the brave. Their destination, Port Briarhaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania. A world unknown to them. What will they accomplish? Acclaim? Or...
Can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me? Neros' voice is echoing out of the runner phone. If you're hurting for things to do, hop on over to the lounge. I've fixed the plant culture chamber so you can grow seeds if you've got them. Thanks to Neros, you can now use the plant culture chamber in the lounge. Use it to plant any seeds you have. Thanks to the magic of the igniters, your crops will be ready for harvest the very next day.
What to pick?
3 days until we reach Briarhaven. Entry. Is 1-bit cheer to chat, is that too low? Some asswipe tried to troll me to spend more at other chat rooms. I got pissed and left. I don't really pocket watch other people. However much people want to spend is however much they want to use. All I ask is people don't do it annoyingly. Like if someone spams 1-bit over and over and over again, I'm just gonna mute it. Because at that point, it's just like hijacking the stream. I don't pocket watch and tell people how to spin their stuff. That's up to them. Plant culture chamber. It's the plant growing device Neros invented. I should be able to plant something here. Next to the device, there are some seeds. If I plant these, maybe they'll grow. Hero fruit seed.
Isn't that?
The hero fruit seeds, I've heard these are really rare in that adventurers have been taking them home for ages, trying to follow in the footsteps of heroes.
Hey.
We have some seeds. Why not plant them? No, because it's gonna take time.
Later.
Okay, next time then. Thank you for the bit. All right. Courage, wisdom. My wisdom is halfway to 3. I need courage for the one lady's quest. No imagination. I go down. Codes seem to have been deciphered even further. We may find, we may have a clue to a lost relic. The handwriting is hurried and haphazard. The old man had a hunch about the tomb northwest of Brilehaven. Wasn't there a cursed cemetery there? The one where the victims of that epidemic were buried, it says. If I'm around Brilehaven, I should keep an eye out for this cemetery in case there's a relic there. Okay. Alright, I don't see Heisme. He's not here either. Okay. Out here, maybe? No. Okay. Where is he? Did I miss him?
Well then.
I need to stay hygienic and help the facilities living as a group. When did this get fixed? Huh? The cold water helped me organize my thoughts. I never said anything about the washroom being finished.
Right.
Heisme, where are you? Why can I not find you?
What now?
I don't feel anything right now. Okay, so that doesn't mean that he's not. He has to be here somewhere. He's not in the pantry. It's not there. It's on the corners. Can't get inside there. Okay. Maybe he's in the engine room. He's not in here. There's more. And it's not by the clothes washing. He's not in the engine room.
Where to?
No? Okay. Then where the hell is he? I wonder where we are at right now. I guess this is supposed to be a place, and that's supposed to be a place. I guess. Okay, I found it kind of weird that he's not here and he doesn't give us a social stat. It's kind of strange. I feel like he should.
All right then.
Yeah, but he's nowhere to be found. Weird. Courage.
What now?
Let's see, increase tolerance. Increases imagination. Okay, I need that for a quest. Okay, that's gonna be nice. And I haven't leveled up wisdom. I need courage though, so. Hey, Matsu, good timing. I was just about to do some maintenance on my weapons. If you got time, why not join me? It's refreshing for the mind as it is for our battles. Maintaining my weapon may help improve my focus during a fight and hone my courage. Do you want to hone your weapons with straw? I will.
Now then.
Right. Let's have a look at your blade then. I spent time with straw honing our weapons.
All right.
That barely moved it up. Barely at all.
The party sets off for Martira. As they watch the setting sun sink under the horizon, their gauntlet runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees. The wildlife retreats to safety before the sunlight fades, leaving only deafening silence. The anticipation that follows a journey's beginning swells in their hearts.
Oi!
Hey, have you heard? There's a bath cast on the back deck now. I've heard enough wrangling about not being able to bath, so I whipped up something. It's not elegant, but it'll do the job. No doubt. It would shake too much to use while traveling, but it would be lovely to enjoy a soak when we're stopped.
Speaking of,
I've heard that in certain regions, fruits and grasses are added into baths to relieve exhaustion and strengthen the body. Should you encounter such items, perhaps you ought to consider a purchase. Thanks to Nerus, you can now use the bath cast on the back deck. Not only can you acquire mag by using it, but you can also add various bath salts to the water to improve your abilities. Okay.
The breeze feels nice.
We've got 3 more days on the road.
But
I can tell you're feeling stronger these days, but it's still too dangerous to go out at night. Oh, okay, so I guess eventually we'll be able to go out at night. First, this sand flash business, next the salty sea breeze. I see I'll have to take some extra care with drive maintenance. Well, don't you look intrigued. But you needn't fret, lad. Just leave this one to me. This part's the most fun.
All right then.
All right, so he's in the strategy room now. Do, 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 do. Yeah, there he is.
All right then.
Everybody's imagination. Bath cask. It's a bath cask?
Hey there.
I heard from Neros, apparently we can either enter it as or make it even better by putting something into the hot water first.
Yep.
If you put in something that smells good, I bet it'll feel nice. A leisurely soak in there should relieve fatigue and anxiety in my mind and body. Might even get some mag as well. I'm gonna save.
What now?
Fleeting Fountain of Youth. While I'm at it, maybe I should put something in the water. Actually, I'm not stinky. Check bath salts. Never mind. What does that do? While use while bathing to increase agility by 2. Oh, you can increase your stats. Okay. Right, and I bought these at the village. Okay. I see. I need to get mage to 20. What else do I need to level up? I think that's about it. 63 mag. Let's unlock merchant.
I see. Fascinating.
The merchant. This is the archetype you sense from Brigida's way of life.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the prudent arbiter who bridges gaps between the others, fostering new vows and new places of belonging.
All right.
I'm counting on you.
I want to entrust Strahl with this power.
Of course.
Then hear us, O valiant heart.
Yeah.
The soul of the merchant. No fight is truly won without money, so I'll use its power responsibly. To think such power exists in our world, I have much to learn about life. The merchant archetype has awakened. You can now change archetypes from the main menu.
A new ability.
I see. Fascinating. This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the willing justicular, dwelling in the shadows of those who would conceal the truth and expose their falsehoods to the light of day.
All right.
1,350 mag.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Yeah.
The thief archetype. Chivalry can exist in shadows, and I plan to show just how. I will use this power for salvation for the sake of the weak.
Right. I could get used to this.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
The soul of the commander, I'll do my best to inspire the group to victory. I will take charge for a world without feudal conflict.
A new ability.
I see. Fascinating. This, all right? I'm counting on you. Of course.
Yeah.
The soul of the faker, confusing the opponent is a key strategy. I employ it gladly. Yet another way to fight, I shall put it to good use.
Oh.
Well, I see the number of archetypes you've studied has grown. I'm very pleased. My own research is coming along quite nicely, thanks to you. It's not much, but please take this as a token of my thanks. All right.
A new power to wield.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right. I'm counting on you. Of course.
I see.
So this is the soul of the merchant. To use money as power is a compelling idea indeed. I shall apply myself in studying its in and outs and enjoy the experience of learning it.
I've acquired a new power.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right. I'm counting on you. Of course.
I see.
So this is the power of the gunner. Should an enemy enter my sights, I shall pierce it through. Leave the rear to me. Such support is a basic component of any unit.
Oh.
Well, I see the number of archetypes you study has grown. I'm very pleased. My own research is coming along quite nicely, thanks to you. It's not much, but please take this as a token of my thanks.
A new means of protection.
I see. Fascinating. This. All right. I'm counting on you. Of course.
I hear the voices of past hero souls.
I see.
The power of the faker. Our foes shall not know what hit them. Leave it to me. Woe to all my foes that fall victim to my ruses. Be prepared, one and all.
I've acquired a new power.
I see. Fascinating. This. All right. I'm counting on you. Of course.
I see.
So this is the power of the thief. Though deeds be darkened, I will use this power with honor. My soul is beside his highness, the prince. I shall push forward my original resolution held fast in my heart.
To greater heights.
I see. Fascinating. This. All right. I'm counting on you. Of course.
I see.
So this is the soul of the warrior. A thrill runs through me at the prospect of wielding my sword on the front lines. I shall keep to this way of life. My determination is no mere ruse.
I've acquired a new power.
I see. Fascinating. This. All right. I'm counting on you. Of course.
I see.
So this is the commander archetype. I will offer my support to guide our squadron to victory. I offer victory to His Highness the Prince. I believe that the future of the kingdom is beyond those laurels. L'Oreals.
Oh.
Well, I see the number of archetypes you've studied has grown. I'm very pleased. My own research is coming along quite nicely, thanks to you. It's not much, but please take this as a token of my thanks.
A new means of protection.
I see. Fascinating. This, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
To fight as a warrior, leave the front line to me and my sword. We will survive. Together we shall forge a new path.
Oh.
Well, I see the number of archetypes you studied has grown. I am very pleased. My own research is coming along quite nicely, thanks to you. It's not much, but please take this as a token of my thanks.
I have retained my edge.
I see. Fascinating. This, all right?
I'm counting.
Of course.
So this is the power of the commander's soul. Then I shall support my allies by directing them. Allow me the honor of guiding us to a world where we might all live in peace.
Steady effort is key.
I see. Fascinating. This, all right?
I'm counting.
Of course.
I am to be a true knight. With this power, I am ever your shield. I will show you my newfound strength so that I might protect those who cannot fight.
My power swells forth.
I see. Fascinating. This, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
To wield the merchant, to manage one's funds well is essential in any prolonged battle. If I am by no means averse to such power, I shall make good use of it.
I have retained my edge.
Okay.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Then let me be as a healer. Though I have doubts any would want it from me, I shall grant healing all the same. I will heal from the bottom of my heart.
Oh.
Well, I see the number of archetypes you've studied has grown. I'm very pleased. My own research is coming along quite nicely, thanks to you. It's not much, but please take this as a token of my thanks.
My power swells forth.
I see. Fascinating. This, all right?
I'm counting.
Of course.
This is the seeker then? So be it. It's long past I learned to wield the power that I've been given. For a world where all lives live in harmony.
I have retained my edge.
I see. Fast. This, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
How interesting, this faker's soul. I can certainly get behind the power that baffles enemies and sows chaos. Disorder is a valid tactic in battle.
Steady effort is key.
I see. Fascinating. This, all right? And of course.
So this is the power of the mage, is it? Then let the magic flow. The strength of any power lies in how it's used. I shall use mine in a way that does not betray my own heart.
I have retained
Okay.
my edge.
That's all jobs for everybody.
Well met.
I don't suppose you're burdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I've no idea how to spend idle hours. If the ideal appeals, might we talk a bit? By recalling the past and planning for the future with Huckenberg, maybe I can hone my imagination. I was very taken with the sandworm dish. It is incredible that pairing the unique ingredients of Martira with Port City spices could result in something so divine. When two dissimilar things that would never cross paths are unexpected synergies, an unexpected synergy can occur. Put that way, could not the same be said of our power? You might be right. I don't understand. That's a good example. That's a good example.
Got it.
I knew you'd understand. As only one who has eaten of the same sandworm dish could. You know how sometimes when the powers within us resonate together, they can erupt in a move we'd never have conceived of prior? Perhaps the interweaving of these various diverse powers is what we call a miracle.
Hail!
The hero kings of yore fought alone and were ultimately beaten. I feel the possibilities available to us as we fight together far outstrip theirs. Choosing to engage with an unknown when you encounter it can bring about the power to change the world. Now I'm really looking forward to the next city. Huckenberg and I talked about things to come. I feel like my imagination increased.
All right.
It's getting late, but not unmanageably so. What say you? Shall we stay up a little while longer? Huckenberg and I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That reminds me.
We'll arrive in the Ocean City the day after tomorrow. Heisme, you've erected a tent up above, haven't you? do take care that you don't get carried away by the wind. I'm confident it will take more than that to pull the tin apart, though I suppose some caution is warranted.
Speaking of,
Worst case scenario, you got wings. You could just fly back to us, no? My young friend, where did you hear Yuchi are capable of flight? I hate to disappoint you, but they're rather more for gliding. In 2 days, we'll be in Port Brilehaven. We've already gotten used to all this traveling, don't you think?
All right. Right. Got it. This is... All right then.
Courage or wisdom? Do wisdom. Well, oh no, it's gonna take a while to level up courage.
Well met.
Matsu, you've come at the perfect moment. I was just thinking I'd ponder some battle strategies over my game board. An abstract game of military tactics, you see. Care to indulge me in a round? Playing a game with Huckenberg will raise my wisdom. Seems kind of fun, doesn't it? How about playing a game?
All right.
Then let us begin. I shall give you and expect no quarter, shall we?
If so...
If that's how you planned to make your advance, then. I can't make any more moves. That's the match. I've learned quite a bit from that match. I believe we would benefit from continued practice. This game affords me the opportunity to visualize strategies all on my own. But if an enemy came at me from such an angle, how would I retaliate? And so on and so forth.
I'd say...
I once failed in my duties to protect His Highness, the Prince. At that time, I was but a novice, a new addition to the Royal Guard. I lacked the experience needed to properly assume the role.
That's why.
'Tis for that reason that I now train both my body and mind so thoroughly, as I have vowed to never let such a thing occur once again. You've endured so much pain.
Really?
You've endured so much pain in your past.
Well...
It made me into who I am today. I reflect on those days often, yet I realize I must face the future if I am to truly step forward. That said, 'tis quite the pleasure to speak so freely with you. I find comfort in knowing that I may share my feelings with a compatriot. If we find success in this endeavor and create a country where we can all truly live equally, I hope to serve as Knight Captain, passing down what knowledge I can to a new generation. I will speak not just of tactics, but all my experiences on this journey. My victories and, of course, my failures, too. And in doing so, I would see the Royal Guards elevated to new heights. I hope. You can do it.
Yeah.
If anyone can do that, it's you, Huckenberg.
Yes.
Well, should such a steely-eyed wish come true, I shall tell them much of you, our captain. Such a position is certainly not one most could adapt to, much less succeed in, given the circumstances of our fight. And I must say, you wear the role well. 'Tis hard to believe it's your first foray into such responsibilities. Perhaps you've a natural talent for it. Though to call it talent is a disservice. No, whatever higher calling you have, I can only be as I am now because of you. You honor me. Such praise from a knight is quite an honor.
True.
'Tis was you in Galacta that set the cogs of this journey in motion. I think there's some significance to you being the captain, in my humble opinion. You have my gratitude. After crossing the proverbial swords with you, I feel that I am one step closer to realizing my dream. I felt my wisdom grow after listening to Heisenberg's advice.
All right.
All right.
Now then, shall we continue our discussion on tactics? There were some blunders you can avoid next time. For example, when a piece moves here, you should. Huckenberg and I dueled on the board for a while.
Nira speaking.
This is Neros. I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
The city ruins come to view. This place once flourished through the excavation of magla crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brylehaven. However, the promise of strong magla drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain. And with the promise of abandoned riches followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
This is...
'Tis a truly hollowing sight. Look at all those crystals. Simply coming here is enough to wound the soil. A chill settles into my very bones as I consider what could have occurred here. Ellipsis. Something wrong, lad? Did the Gauntlet Runner get the best of your stomach again?
No.
No, sorry, I just remembered of something unpleasant. Are you okay?
Everything okay? Right.
Yeah, sorry to cause any concern. I know what destroyed this village. I've no doubt about it. This is the work of a human. Indeed, the scars left upon this place differ from the traces left behind by monster attacks or active war. Right. I don't know if the magla crystals are what attracted the humans here, but if the attack caused them, by my hometown will eventually. But my hometown will eventually.
You.
Straw. I'll make no assumptions about what runs through your mind, but I would ask you recall the time when we cut down the human in the castle and saved all those lives within.
That's why.
Do not allow your thoughts to dwell on negativity. The day will come when both this place and your hometown will flourish once again. Yeah, I suppose you're right. I feel like coming to face with the cruel decline of the village has deepened my wisdom in its own way.
All right.
Hey!
My stomach sends notice that our next meal is overdue. Why don't we head back? So I guess Neros can read the room when he wants to, huh?
So,
Let's put this place behind us.
Here.
By the way, I made another drawing. This picture will bring viewers no joy, but it's an important sight to document nonetheless. City ruins drawing. I'll take the drawing with me to ensure I never forget what happened here.
As the sun sinks below the horizon, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
The day after tomorrow will be in the real Maritime City. I bet we'll be able to see the ocean soon. First time for both of us. The city ruin north of Brylehaven, once a flourishing settlement full of migrant workers, come to mine the vast veins of magla crystals nearby. However, dense as magla was, it soon attracted monsters and humans to the area. The workers fled for their lives, leaving the city an empty, ragged husk. There are occasional hopefuls who still risk expedition to mine the crystals, but it is never long before they return home, empty-handed and shaking.
My bad.
My apologies, I shouldn't speak so. It's just as Jaime said, I'm too pessimistic. It's a bad habit.
All right then.
All right.
What now?
Equipment. Magic Seeker. Gunner. Magic Knight. Put him back on
In the
Swordmaster.
name of justice.
Gunner. Brawler. Increases physical attack. Increases physical skill attacks by 10%. Increases slash attacks by 20%. That would be pretty nice. Slicer. Strike damage. Magic. Deals weak slash to all enemies. And 20 slash damage by 20% would be pretty nice. Blizzard. Automatically increases the wielder's defense at the start of battle. Increases defense by 10%. Shield arts. It wouldn't be a bad move to have. He's on Gunner. Steel. Yeah. Leave him that way. What is he weak to? Fire. Increases evasion against fire attacks. Would be helpful.
Ah, it's you.
Hello there. I've got altogether too much time on my hands. What say we take a little rest and talk a moment? No traces of the enemy around by my eyes. Peaceful for now, which means we get to have a little break. By recalling the past and planning for the future with Heisme, maybe I can hone my imagination. Should I spend time talking with Heisme? Talk with Heisme. Da-da-da.
Good grief.
Goodness, time to bid farewell to Martira, isn't it? I can't help but feel the connection to that place. The village from which I originally hailed is not far from Martira. The air there agrees with my skin more than Grand Trad's. Despite what happened, it's nice and quiet. I feel more relaxed in the capital. It's nice and quiet.
That's right.
Yes. On this subject in particular, we are in full agreement. Speaking of which, where is your hometown? I've heard before that you received this mission from the hidden village where His Highness, the Prince, resides. All right, my apologies. I didn't mean to ask with such carelessness. Your tribe faces even harsher prejudice than the Ujif. I will not pry if you rather not discuss it. There are none alive who wouldn't want to forget certain aspects of their past, myself included. But if that is truly the case, then perhaps it is not one's past that defines their character, but what they do in the present and the future. If we were to all face the future together, then perhaps someday we could find ourselves living in a world resembling the one from that novel you carry. I felt my imagination grow as Heisme and I discussed the challenges still ahead of us.
All right.
I'm glad to have such an opportunity to converse. If a good night's rest evades you, then I will keep you company in its stead. Heisme and I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Quite.
Oh, the salty yet strange, refreshing aroma of seawater is already upon us. At this rate, we should reach Brylehaven by tomorrow. Seawater? I thought so. The air feels a lot more clammy, so I assume that's what it was. And so we put the forest behind us at long last. That must mean that we've already ventured beyond where the cliffs collapse, bearing passage.
I see.
Or barring passage. 'Tis would seem it was fixed without a trace of its ruin. And speaking of ruin, Neros, do you remember that we are relying on you for a safe passage for the rest of the way? Tomorrow we should be able to see the ocean.
That reminds me.
Nero said the waters around Brylehaven are kind of strange. I'm curious what he meant by that.
All right then.
If I do wisdom, I'd probably get it to 3. I need 4 courage for her. And get her to rank 7. I'm gonna need wisdom for someone. Courage is not even halfway, so I guess I'll do wisdom. Pantry.
Got it. Got it. All right. Right.
Well met.
Matsu, you've come at a perfect moment. I was just thinking I'd ponder some battle strategies over my game board. An abstract game of military tactics, you see. Care to indulge me in a round? Playing a game with Huckenberg will raise my wisdom. Seems kind of fun, doesn't it? How about playing a game? Sure.
All right.
Then let us begin. I shall give you no... I shall give and expect no quarter, shall we?
Yes.
Considering the current flow of the battle, it was an even battle, but within the span of one turn, I suddenly found myself cornered. Come now, 'tis too early in the battle for sullen and expression. If your foe mobilizes a large force, then surely an opening may be found.
What should we do?
Your enemies marshal their might, their full might, to breach your defenses, all whilst leaving their own base wide open. How do you respond? A full-scale counterattack?
That means...
Counterattack with every single unit I have.
I see.
Advantage would be siege, yes, but 'tis would be a hollow victory to completely abandon your own base. A balance between offense and defense must be maintained. Perhaps not the wisest move, but I still feel my wisdom has risen some.
All right.
Well then.
Do you understand now? If so, show me your next move. Huckenberg and I dueled on the board for a while.
Gauntlet runner sighted!
Enemies coming our way, or so I thought. Looks like that Missy's Gauntlet runner's coming for us this time.
Hey!
Hey, you lot. Yeah, on the Gauntlet runner over there. You not become king on my watch.
Hurry it up!
I've got a short fuse, you know, and that means if you don't come out right now, kaboom. So the young Mrs. Say, of course, now she's done it. Of course.
Certainly.
Don't worry. We won't take this lying down. Wait, we're coming aboard at the other end? Well, now we have to accept their challenge.
It's you! So we meet again! Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback.
Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got? I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
Try a bit of this! As moth to a flame!
Oh, nice.
Looks like you've gotten stronger. So have we. Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Face me!
Steel?
I'll take this. I'll be taking that.
Why, hello there.
Last chance.
She had a Tekan on her.
Are you
Nice.
prepared? What a mess. Closing the distance. Ah! Not now. I call upon royal power within.
Diagonals actually doesn't matter.
I'll cut you down.
What? You gotta aim better than that.
The free come forth, royal soul. No, to the rear guard. By this power.
Let's do. Fire.
Burn!
What is their weakness?
I
That's your
stand
opening,
ready.
Captain.
Oh, power of heroes!
Knight's provocation.
I stand waiting. This is nothing.
Oh, power of kings!
Yes! In the name of justice, I shall vanquish evil.
All right, let's try it again.
Hack and slash.
The fire!
What is their weakness? That's
Ready
your
to
opening,
lose?
Captain.
With blade in hand. Perhaps not this. Oh, power of heroes! No. Join with me.
Please allow me.
Oh, bolts of lightning!
That's nothing. Boy exposed a new weakness.
Why are you so strong, damn you? But this is where the real fight begins. Get ready to get stomped. This is a joke. Only a flesh wound.
They're weak to fire. Let's heat this place up.
Fire and
Face
thunder.
me. Fall!
Let's
No
do this
holding
fair
back.
and square.
Ah!
That's nothing.
Let's go.
Mm.
Burn!
What's their weakness? That's your opening, Captain.
Let justice prevail.
On your guard!
Now will this do more damage?
Burst forth.
Hold yourself together.
How did that miss?
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
Oh, power of kings! Formidable indeed.
Swordmaster. What a mess. Give me your aid.
Vorpal blade.
Please allow me.
Hack and slash.
Nice.
No. Why? Oh, why? I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
Oh, I got 2 of them.
Good. Tis done.
Rank 20 on Magic Knight or 17 on Magic Knight. Nice.
I didn't know I had it in me.
I've lost.
Damn it, I lost again. If I could just beat you, I'd ask you to join me, but that power of yours is really something. But don't you rest easy, because I will win next time. Start preparing now. You got that? Katarina, cheer up.
Yeah.
I saw your runner, so I followed you. You're as tough as they say. Oh. Eater Curlis, who do you think I am exactly? Ah, pardon me. I know perfectly well you're the great Katarina Grand. Everyone here knows. In fact, all their hopes are pinned on you.
Oh,
Are all these people migrating to find work, even though it might kill them in the end? What other option do papyrus like them have? It might be dangerous, but you've got to break some eggs and make an omelet. Idarkos, wait. Take this and see if you can't stop everyone from leaving for now.
Hey.
Good news, you lot. Katarina has made a generous donation. Oh, thank you. Now we can eat for once.
Listen to me.
Listen, everyone. I know these times are trying, but this kind of work isn't the answer. If you can hold out just a little longer, I swear I'm gonna set things right for us.
Well then.
Now there we are. We believe in you, Katarina. I earned that money slaying a monster just a few days ago. It was meant to be the start of my royal campaign fund. It's a small price to pay for helping out my people, but it'll last them, what, a week at most? They'll be heading out to find work again in no time. I just can't fathom dying to earn a living, and the fat cats are all too happy when the paupers take them up on it.
I'll make it happen.
When I'm in charge, first thing I'm gonna do is offer bounties for their bloody heads. They'll squeeze us dry, so I'll squeeze them right back. Will that work? I can't help but wonder if that would solve anything. Honestly, I've no idea.
But
even now, tons of people aren't gonna survive. And I can't tell people who aren't eaten today to wait until tomorrow while I think of something. I was just lucky, you know? I had the strength to push through and survive. Truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them.
that's why.
You should know better than most. Those who can act gotta take action. If they don't, nothing in this bloody world's gonna change. It'll stay as rotten as it is. So many say there's nothing to be done. But they only say that because the papyrus are right where they want them, beneath everybody.
It just ain't right.
They couldn't have the papyrus start doing well for themselves. That would shake up the shabby ground they're standing on. They like this twisted world just as it is. Let's save them too.
In that case,
We can save those people too.
Oh.
Even though they're my enemies. Maybe they're struggling in their own way.
Oh, come off it.
But that doesn't mean they can make the papyrus suffer for it. So yeah, I'll figure that out before I take the throne.
Thanks.
Much obliged, Machu. We may be enemies, but I like having these talks. I'm not as powerful as I need to be, but still. I reach out to the recruitment center, and we should be seeing bigger rewards from bounties. Go check on it. We gotta keep taking those monsters down. We'll beat this world into peace together. I can feel Katarina's indignation towards the world's absurdities, as well as her deep faith in me. The royal hunter Katarina, keeper and harbinger of the brawler's virtuous.
No.
Through thy share bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
I'm not letting anyone die.
The party can now study the pugilist, fatten the purse, of bounty rewards at each city's recruitment century. You can now study the pugilist in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you. The recruitment century bounties have increased due to the effects of bounty bonus. Next time I see you, I'm taking you down for sure, so don't go dying on me.
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
What poster is that at the middle top? Kingdom Hearts? My room looks awesome. Middle top. Which one? On the left side or the right side? So we'll be arriving tomorrow. I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of place Brylehaven is. The mid? There's nothing in the middle. Hey Slow, hello. Yeah, there's 3 of them, one to the left, 2 on the left side, and 1 on the right.
Oh, dash it.
Quite a relief. The nightmare of Martyra is finally behind us. The core problem might be resolved, but I imagine the trauma is going to linger in that town a while yet. Humans are terrifying.
Right.
I wish I could say they've some redeeming qualities to them, but you're quite right. Frightful beasts, a lot of them. Yeah, all humans tend to be pretty crazy looking. Well, no more haunting, tragic atrocities on the immediate horizon, at least, so hopefully it's all downhill from here. What?
All right, then.
One on the left. It's near Automata.
Well met.
I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I have no idea how to spend idle hours if the idea appeals. Might we talk a bit? By recalling the past and planning for the future with Huckenberg, maybe I can hone my imagination. Should I spend time talking with Huckenberg? Talk with Huckenberg.
I'd say...
My search for His Highness the Prince was previously a solitary endeavor, and I never imagined I would travel in such a routine. Speaking of which, what do you believe is the most important thing for a traveler to possess? Information, proper equipment, curiosity. Information.
Sure.
I think it's necessary to have reliable and well-studied information. Indeed, a world of difference lies between those who blindly charge at their opponents and those who engage after gathering the proper information. The path before us is long and arduous. We must face this distinct possibility that we may well forfeit our lives on this endeavor. However, we greatly improve our odds of survival by understanding all the rigorous that such a journey entails.
And so?
We would do well to share and discuss all that we know of the traveling. This would improve the experience for us all. I felt my imagination grow as Huckenberg and I discussed the challenges still ahead of us.
Now then.
Level 3.
Imagination.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If true sovereignty is thy aspiration, furnish thyself with the creativity to bring the idea world to thy thoughts to fruition.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passion may be inflamed. The hour grows late. However, 'tis acceptable to trade a few hours of sleep for worthwhile company. Shall we talk more?
Time marches on, and the age of a
New king draws near.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Captain? Rise and shine, what? Almost there.
Wildhaven. It's been a while.
You've been before?
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents, I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Brilehaven.
Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Brilehaven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by Magla to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the Gauntlet Runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
It's the ocean! Just look! There's water all the way to the horizon!
It's kind of like the capital, but totally different.
Yes. The City of Water, Brilehaven.
Sancta Godot.
You've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far. Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
Ah, would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a sky runner, though.
No. I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make. You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
I'm looking forward to it.
Real?
I won't hold my breath. I'm not that interested. Slow, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Thanks for the support. Kamsamida, thank you. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies. If it isn't the walking headache. Well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight. Come, Hector.
And that was?
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Confounded. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. And we must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
I can't wait. I hope it's nothing too weird.
Hope it's nothing too weird.
You've nothing to fear. Truly, I find most living things are edible.
You need higher standards, lady.
If you're sure, Neurus, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
Really?
We've come all this way to a big city. I think we deserve a real inn.
This is a joy!
Through the power of the archetypes, I can hear the voices of the past heroes' souls. As of yet, thou art unrefined, one who has but begun to walk in the light. In the time to come, we shall judge if thou art a worthy vessel of our power. To become the true king of this land, thou must draw strength from all resources at thy disposal and grow the strength along with the souls of the heroes thou hast gathered. I know we stole a little bit of the spotlight, but remember, the purpose of all this is to break the prince's curse.
This is a joy!
Skyrunner. Some gauntlet runners are capable of more than land travel and can function as watercraft, which coin the colloquial term sea runner. Yet in recent years, a rare few have even proven capable of flight. And the term skyrunner also came into use. However, those that fly are really only capable of floating for short periods of time to get over particularly steep terrain. Luis's Charladiris is the first true skyrunner, capable of sustained and controlled flight. However, this is only achieved through Magla. Propulsion at constant, dangerously high output with high risk of volatile reaction. Additionally, the Charladiris is only capable of aerostatic hovering rather than naturally powered flight. In contrast, the dream Narus aims to realize is something unprecedented and revolutionary. Mechanical flight not through magic lift, but on true wings, relying on airfoils and aerodynamics as birds do. History. Port Brylehaven. The city of the Principality of Oceania and the kingdom's largest port, home to Oceania's famed navy, the most powerful maritime force in the kingdom, known for being a bustling trade hub and having a free, broad-minded atmosphere. Of particular note, it is its seaside coliseum, a major source of local entertainment and cultural touchstone. It is believed that there are substantial magma deposits on the ocean floor near the shoreline, and the effects of which have distorted nearby terrains to the point that it seems to defy laws of nature. However, as the sea is deep and excavating sea floor crystals remain a practical near impossibility, the natural wonders is mostly regarded as a tourist destination, full of tantalizing prizes that lie just out of reach. Okay. So this is to the runner. Neros is serving the runner. I doubt there's even room for us to stand right now.
This is a joy.
Where to?
Okay.
Oh, this blooming heat.
This outfit catches you fancy? Must be your first time in Brylehaven then. The Navy's in charge here. Our uniforms much smarter than the state armies, don't you think? Oh, you another of those kids here for the exhibition. How splendid to see someone so young come all the way to Brylehaven. Where can I find an inn? A place to stay, is it? Well, you may hit a spot of bother there. Half the country has flocked here for the exhibition, you know. The inns are bursting at the seams. Well, that sounds problematic.
You there?
Incidentally, travel in the city is a little different from what you're used to. You won't be able to walk to where the inns are located. Go straight down the street and to the left, and then talk to the ferryman at the harbor. If you say, I'd like to go to Angler's Inn Square, they'll set you up. They'll set you right.
Thanks.
So this city has waterways? Got it.
Let's not.
It's not safe outside the gates. You trying to go out there without a gauntlet runner?
Oh, I'm in it now.
Oh, this blooming heat.
Hey,
Hail, young Elden candidate. I've been waiting to meet you.
Hey.
You're the town crier, aren't you? The name's Batlin. Last we saw each other was just before your scrap with Gidolux. Gidelux's runner, I believe. What a scene that was. Figured hitching a ride with Gidolux beat safe, but then you and Galdale both showed up. Anyway, I kept busy with my candidate interview since then. Forden's most recently, he's who I rode with here.
Good grief.
Look, I know it's me saying this, but be careful out there. The Crown Theocracy will do whatever it takes to win, you know. They're reckless like their runners, too. Usually you'd stop and camp during night, but not them. They just keep running.
Huh?
No way. They don't rest at all? Yep, an easy trick when you got God's grace plus loads of money and people, which the Santa Fe surely has. The head he's brought is quite something too. If you want to outshine him, you'll need quite the plan.
This fellow.
But I can tell you've got something up your sleeve. I'm looking forward to seeing it unfold, my young Elden friend. Until not too long ago, I was a wanted man. If I'm with you, the inns might reject us outright. I'm sorry, but I have to rely on you to find our accommodations. Welcome. Let me just say I don't sell much here. All I can offer is medicinal herbs.
Can we talk?
We can buy herbs anywhere, so are you sure about this? Right now you have 0. I'm going to buy it. Thanks.
Hey.
Hey, isn't it a little strange this shop only sells 1 item? It seems as though there's some sort of secret to the store. Okay. You don't sell anything else?
Hey.
A shop that only sells herbs sounds fishy, doesn't it? If you aren't buying, don't go complaining. Okay.
Can we talk?
Hey. Okay.
Can we talk?
Actually, never mind.
Hey.
A shop that only sells, you aren't buying, complaining? Buy more?
Talk?
Thanks.
Hey.
Can
we talk?
Buy again?
Hey.
Some sort of secret.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
Prop race. Oh, God.
Are you saying I need a Red Bull, or are you saying AK Red Bull?
All right then.
Tomorrow's exhibition will be a blessed sight to behold. I hear His Eminence has prepared an exceptional mark. So you're going to participate as well? I must say I pity you.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oi!
I heard the story. The other sailors were robbed blind by your silver tongue. You misunderstand. All they did was sign a contract. There was no deception involved. You know, I got some friends over at the Var Marino Coliseum. Better fess up unless you want to meet their beasts up close and personal. Beast, please no, I'll pay the money back. Just spare my life. And here, I was thinking the city was pleasant. I guess that's just how it is.
It's terrible.
We're too late to help the dead, but let's do everything we can to keep the townspeople safe. Huh?
Really now? Gone clammy all over in this humidity.
Hang on a minute, you.
Hey, aren't you one of Luis's underlings? You got business here? What's it matter? What's it matter? I'm just minding my own business, not bothering a soul. That's not a crime. Is it? And your business in the back alley like this? What's the matter? Your boss afraid to be seen by His Eminence Fordland? Watch your mouth. Or do you want an encore of what happened at the Grand Cathedral?
Gone clammy all over in this humidity, I have.
Oi!
Oi.
Crop races.
Stop that!
Hello.
I saw your gauntlet runner, so I assume you're a candidate. Do as you will, sir. But please conduct yourself with some priority. We've had so many ruffians sweep in here claiming to be candidates attending the exhibition. If they're, and then there's Luis. Can't we all give it a rest? Why do I have to sit here wondering if all the extra guards will be enough?
This is a joy.
Aha! I love it.
Have you seen the harbor bazaar? Everywhere I look, there were rare and exotic items on display. Foreign goods. Being sold wholesome in harbor, I imagine. Wholesale. It isn't even Forgiveness Day, yet the amount they must make daily. Such extraordinary items, including igniters, unlike any I've seen before. This marvelous market is worth the trouble to visit.
What now?
Armor shop and discount day.
Yeah?
All right then.
Hey, mister.
Why did this happen?
Bloody hell, the king's own face all the way out here in Thrive Hell? Did he take his whole bloody palace with him then? It's a barmy. Yeah, it is right there.
Indeed.
In the chaos of the tournament, people who don't belong are congregating throughout the city. Like that wretch Elda child. What a ridiculous gathering of lesser tribes. It is because of these vulgar groups are allowed to flourish that the country is in such disarray. It's as you say, sir. A country ruled by Rositarian is what we need.
My money's on the Santa Fe border. You little bastard.
Oh,
you.
for the love of not my front bloody step. You can't just go sleeping in front of someone's house. Piss off. Ugh. Can't reason with these lunatics. What in the hell made you bastards like this? I thought Bridalhaven's a nicer town than this. But it's nothing but corpses and whatever the hell those bastards are. Can't take this.
My money's on Santa Fe's border. All right.
This way.
Hey, mister.
Hey, mister.
Oh, God.
Oh.
I'm chuffed.
Wow. The ocean's just is just as spectacular as I heard. I really feel like I'm in Bridalhaven now. This sea breeze feels wonderful too. What a lovely city. I feel so energized. So let's get this shopping holiday started. What's that, dear? Didn't we promise each other we'd visit the Colosseum first? Ellipsis. Yes, dear. All right, let's go shopping. You know, I was actually just thinking I wanted to do some shopping.
Say.
Hello there.
Hello.
My money's on Santa Fe's border.
Stupendous.
The atmosphere here really something else. Absolutely cocked with people. Some I recognize as well. A fair number of odd ones too. Papyrus and Ujif. Regardless of the tribe, everyone's aiming for the throne. And that Ujif too? Huh. You're having me on as if one of the Dim could win.
Maybe there'll be a big upset.
Slow, thanks for gifting a sub, the Glass Emperor.
Hey.
Glass Emperor, enjoy the gift of sub. Courtesy of Slow. Thank you for the support, Slow. Come somebody out, thank you.
It's terrible.
We're too late to help the dead, but let's do everything we can to keep the townspeople safe.
Hey.
Stop that at once.
All right now.
So it's you.
Blast. It's you hooligans again. Don't come rubbing my face. Don't come rub my face in the mud once more. My wounds have yet to heal, and now the exhibition is nigh. I didn't have the chance to hunt a trophy. I mean, you attacked first, as you may recall. No one is to blame but yourself. Damn it, that kind of attitude is exactly why you youngsters can't run this country. If I had half your grumpeted... Well, you shouldn't have attacked us. Young man.
You there.
I already told you, no more handouts. I've got business to run here. But why not? It's not like giving one away for free is gonna kill you. Keep all those yummy looking things to yourself just isn't fair. You said the exact same thing last time, and I've already given you plenty. Now shoo. I won't be bullied into giving you a single thing more. Cheapsteak jerk stupid face. And just like that, they were gone. I swear, there's just no understanding fairies. If people think all fairies are like that, I might be in trouble.
Yeah? stinking believable.
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
Oh, what a pity.
You know, there's a lot of igniters coming into port lately, but most of them don't exactly seem legitimate. Wouldn't it be smart to dive in without much knowledge, I reckon. And yet, if the country's full of igniters now, I wonder if it'd benefit our shop to start carrying them.
Oh, what a pity.
All right, What now?
It's the 20th.
But what is there to do now?
Well then, if you say...
Aha. All right then.
Well then, if you say you'll have...
All right then.
Oh, what a pity.
Blast this heat.
When I grow up, I want to join the Navy. It's so cool. Huh. I dreamed about it since I was a kid too, but you're a girl, aren't you? That doesn't matter. I'm gonna join anyway. Mag broker.
What is it?
Guard. You there. You heard the rumors about Goldale fella? You know, the obnoxious brat participating in the tournament in Lewis's place? Apparently, he has a vicious dog he brings along everywhere. I guess he's not Luis's subordinate for nothing. If he can keep a monster like that.
Oi!
Oi, Elda, you're in town for the tournament too? If so, yours one of the heads they'll be putting on display.
That's awful.
Even from a boat, ignore them. They'll just eat their words once words come exhibition time. Boy, looky here. It's the loathsome little Elda lad.
All right then.
Oh, this blooming heat.
Beg pardon?
Really now?
Blast this heat.
Oh, what a pity.
Real cheap today.
I can see you admiring these beauties, so don't just stand there gawping. Buy some top shelf fish for cheap today. Marbled blue tuna, bluefin tuna. Buy 2 of them.
Young man!
Got a bargain today.
Luck be tall grass of water, lad. Our Idols Day sale's going on, so buy some water, then buy more. Buy 2 of these. I'll buy 3.
Young man! This is on sale right now.
What can my weapon shop do for you? I offer discounts on Idols Day. Oh, by the way, the Magic Association wants me to sell you weapons at a discount. Just what sort of deal did you make with that woman? Thanks to Brigida's guild discount, the shop prices were reduced. Okay. Sailor sword. 12,480. 41 attack. That's at a 40% discount. Jeez. Rod strike increases fire attack strength. Ice attack strength. Oh, 15 more damage with 3 less accuracy. 55 more damage. Increases damage against giant type monsters. Guillotine blade. 39,000. Increases damage against demi-human type enemies. Plus 50 damage. Jesus. Fishing harpoon. In the right hands, this fishing spear can be used to catch sharks. Automatically increases attack at the start of combat. Halberd. Fortune bludgeon. Restore MP upon defeating an enemy during squad battle. Healer. All stats +2. 55 damage. Naval sidearm. Ninja blades. Merchant. All right, some good stuff here. Got nothing to apprentice. Nothing to sell. All right. What's the armor shop? How far into the game am I? $55 hours.
Young man, young man.
We've a sale going on.
Oh my. I don't often get such young customers. I got Idols Day armor discount, you know? Oh, by the way, the Magic Association wants me to give you a discount. I didn't know you were involved with her. Is everything okay? With you okay? Maximilian armor prevents paralysis. Endurance +5. Healing Hobberk. Small HP recovery every turn. Endurance +3. Okay. +10, +15. Boxer headgear. Increases evasion against strikes. +60. +5 evasion. Can only get 1. Oh, oh. Agility +3. Okay. $24,000. Can only buy 1. Endurance +5 prevents paralysis. All jobs can use it. Only Knight and Warrior can use this. Only Knight and Warrior can use that too. Okay. Hey Ram, hello. Alright, I'll buy it. Give it the Huckenberg.
Indeed.
Ooh.
Healing. Small HP recovery. Only buy one of these two. Hmm. 35 defense, 44 defense. $74 defense, 65 defense. 2 evasion. Every job can use this.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. Let's see. Magic +2. Evasion against strikes. 60 defense, 5 evasion. $9,000. Not yet.
Young man! Young man!
Young man, young man.
All right then.
Oh. Do 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 do. Hold on. This way.
Oh, what a pity.
Blast this.
Welcome.
Hey, looking for bounty? Sorry. I'm busy preparing for the exhibition of the brave. I don't have any contracts for a while. Move along now. If there's nothing else. Oh, okay. I see, I see.
All right then. Blast this.
Do do do. Alright, weapons.
This is on set.
Sale. Silver mail. Yeah, get rid of that.
Now then.
Dalmasca vest. Knight and warrior. All jobs. Sell two.
Now then.
Do. All jobs. I'll sell this one too then. I'll sell this one.
Now then.
Do 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 55. All jobs.
Now then.
Eh. Desert robe. Get rid of this one.
Now then.
40, 50. Black armament. Sale, right? Okay. 26. Iron headgear. You don't need that.
Now then.
40. 28, 42. Don't need this either. Iron gauntlets. Get rid of all 3 of these. Silver gauntlets. All 4 of those. Agility +2. All right, get rid of the desert gloves. Nobody's using these either. Prevent burn. Luck +3. I don't really think I need 2 of these.
Now then.
Okay. I think that's about the most I'm gonna get out of this. Fishing harpoon.
Indeed.
Seems pretty good. Oh, a guillotine blade. +55 damage. I don't know. Do. This is healer. Yeah. Naval sidearm. Yeah. Do. All right, 122. $190. Don't need 2 of these.
Now then.
Get rid of that. Can be purified at the church. Don't need this either.
Now then.
Okay. Do. Don't need this one. 230. Get rid of this.
Now then.
Get rid of that.
Now then.
Okay. 230. Spike gloves. I guess I'll get rid of the... I guess I'll keep them. Alright, 230. 218. All right, 170. Pretty much get rid of everything else.
Now then. Now then.
Okay. Get rid of this.
Now then.
Mage. 200. Get rid of 2 of these.
Now then.
Okay. Dragon Judgment. Don't need this.
Now then.
Okay. Alright, that's pretty much everything for that. Alright, 101,000. $205. He already has that. These are weapons. I'm selling weapons.
What now? I'll show you the essence of truth.
This is on.
It's only +5. It's not really that much of a difference. Not really. That's not worth it. Not at all. Stores MP upon defeating an enemy during squad battle. I feel like that's worth getting. Same with this. Yeah, because this does 190. There's so much stuff.
What now?
All right, change him to Mage is the job I want to level up. Yeah, I guess I'll get the katana.
This is on.
All right. Ninja blade. And then sell this one.
Now then.
Okay. At least I got some money back. 211. That's a 41 damage difference. That's pretty huge. Yeah. That's pretty big. For the sailor sword. Together, this would be like 90 something. All right, I'll get the guillotine blade. There you go. And sell. Yeah, some stuff we don't need. Hey, Luca. I don't need Dragon's Judgment.
Now then.
Don't need Beast Slayer either.
Now then.
All right. If I wanted to buy this, now would be the time. I don't ever feel like I use healer though. Sell this.
Now then.
Okay. I think I'm good. I have $47,000. Okay.
All right then. What's this? It's metaphor.
But what is there to do now?
The latest game from Atlas.
What is it you're looking for?
Fancy a trip around Rival Haven. Sea Breeze Street.
Feel free to stop by anytime.
Is it? Leave it to me. Final Fantasy 13 has one trophy to gain all the weapons in the game in your inventory. Yeah.
Hello. All right then.
Oh, been here. Oh. What the hell is this?
We haven't much time.
From Yupa Hill, the island's people must change. And to change them, I must first change the country. But no one will heed the words of a pagan like me.
Hello.
Alright.
Need a ride?
Aerial Arena Front Wharf?
Good choice.
Okay. Oh, this is a different camera angle. I say, old chap, who takes your fancy today? I believe I shall play it safe and place my wager on the monsters. I take a punt on the Piperus fighter as a long shot. If he dies, well, that'll be its own amusement. Indeed. I'm sure I'd enjoy that as well. The beasts are most entertaining when they've gone mad with bloodlust. Doo-doo.
Well met, eh?
After I collect my reward from the Colosseum, I'll treat you all to a stoking great meal. That's our captain. A real man among men, you are. Entering the Colosseum is what makes a real sailor. It's the Yoshino way to impress someone. It's an insect emitting a strange light. Gold beetle. Oh, I do believe I know your face from somewhere.
Huh?
Oh, wait, you're the old man who was in the giant sandworm's stomach. Oh, ho, ho, none other. How did you get out?
I mean,
How did you get out of that worm?
truth be told,
Oh, I intended for the worm's belly to be my final resting place, but after running into you young grubs, I long to see the outside world again. I just gave the worm a little poke with magic to loosen up its belly. From there, why, it was no trouble at all. So you got out the same way we did. Anyway, I'm glad you're safe. But that's neither here nor there. Tell me, you haven't seen glowing beetles anywhere, have you? They're strange and wondrous insects, luminescent with the golden light of Magla. If you have them, I'd sure like to take them off your hands.
Look at this.
A glowing bug? I feel like we've captured at least one. Oh ho ho. This is it, a genuine gold beetle. I must reward you for your efforts. Here, take this. Arcana Dragon Blood? Arcana Dragon Blood restores the magla that surrounds your body. Maybe you'll find a use for it yet.
What's this?
Wow, that's incredible. Are you sure you want to exchange it for a worthless bug? Just who are you? Oh. I'm but an old man with a passion for insects. I only ended up in that worm's stomach because I was too absorbed in catching specimens to notice my surroundings. You're traveling all over the country, are you not? If you find more gold beetles, could you bring them to me? If you hear the familiar critter, give the area a quick look. Collect 12 of them for me, and I'll give you the Venom Ward charm next.
All good.
I'm sure. If we can find any more gold beetles along the way, we'll come see you again. The gold beetles are acquainted. The gold beetles you've acquired can be exchanged for a secret treasure by talking with the elderly in Hill in Haven. The more gold beetles you collect, the better the items you'll receive. Keep a lookout for gold beetles wherever you go. I see you return and have found any gold beetles for me?
Hey there.
Yep, we found some more for the bugs you're looking for. How many more do you need? If you bring me 11 more, I'll give you this Venom Ward charm as a reward. Finding them is no small challenge, but I believe you can do it.
Hey there.
What can I exchange them for? Quite hasty, aren't you? Asking about a reward before you even giving me the beetles. If you bring me 11 more beetles for a total of 12, I will give you this Venom Ward charm. If you bring me 13 more on top of that for a total of 25, I'll give you the Claw Breakers. On top of that, give me an additional 13 for a total of 38, and I'll give you the Flame Seal Corselet. On top of that, if you bring me an additional 8 beetles for a total of 46, I'll give you my greatest treasure, the Dragon's Fall. Finding that is no small time. Finding that many is no small challenge, but I believe you can do it.
Hey there.
Hand over the gold beetle. Oh, let's see how many. Not quite enough. If you collect more insects, perhaps 3 will do. I'll give you the Venom Ward charm. Okay. What do you want? An elder? You are a candidate too? I don't know why you're here, but I can't let you in right now. But with the city and this buzzing, when the Coliseum does open, I'm sure it'll be a smash hit.
Uh-huh.
What do you want?
Do you need something?
What brings you here? The exhibition of the Brave is further ahead, and the Coliseum naturally is closed for the event.
Really now?
Fancy a ride?
Oh.
Nice and easy.
Anglers in the square, then? Come aboard. Come aboard.
Say.
All right then.
Okay.
Whoa!
You could really see the king's face from here, huh? I'd realized his was moving slowly, but its come in the Bravelhaven was beyond my expectations. I wonder why it came.
Yes.
I do suspect it's keeping a watchful eye on the top candidates. It's evident that we're being observed, as we've seen from the coronation rock. Well, maybe that's actually for the better. Seeing that the thing in the sky might make everyone really think the kingdom's future.
Okay then.
Anyway, we'd better go, we better get to finding an inn we can stay at.
Ridiculous.
Even now, His Majesty's faces watches on. Once the exhibition of the Brave is over with, it's on to Martario next, I suppose. I never thought I'd see the royal palace entire board aloft, let alone a sky-born pilgrimage to Lucrania's 3 great cities. Royal magic. And what a tremendous magic it is indeed.
Ridiculous. Leave it to me.
I promise I will help who is in trouble. Anyone who is in trouble. Out of money? Don't want to die? Simply ask Jin to guide you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Actually, I have some issues with my work. Of course. Don't worry. I'm well versed in Brailhaven's economic affairs. He's definitely shady.
Ridiculous. Hey.
Look who's here. You're the elder fella from Martira, aren't you? Guess we both got ourselves marks for exhibition. Were you hoping to stay at this inn? Sorry to disappoint you if so, because I just got tossed out on my ear by the innkeeper. Said it's already full. And the one calling itself the come one, come all inn? Some joke, eh?
Right.
It sure is. Is there another place nearby to stay? There are 2 other inns nearby, but I'm hardly thrilled with either option. On the other side of the fountain is the Golden Coral Pavilion, where Noba wankers like Forden stay. Papyrus or an Elda staying there? Flat bloody chance. And there's an inn past the Golden Corral, but that one's twice as pricey. Rumor says that that's where you'll find Luis naturally. Probably bought out the whole place for his rabble-rousing crew.
I guess.
You think so? I guess we better avoid that one then. Not like we could afford it to begin with. As far as the other options go, there's the Spider Den. Over by the tavern. There's a dodgy looking Yugif standing out front, smiling all creepy like. Puts me right up. staying there, so I'll pass. Besides, who needs an inn when there's a tavern? From this day on, I claim it as my castle.
Huh?
I doubt we'd get much sleep in a tavern. I sure wouldn't anyway. Not that this spider den sounds much better. You're the one who gave that speech in Martyra. Guess we're both able to make it here safely to Bridal Haven. Were you planning to stay at this inn? Unfortunately, there aren't any beds left. Because of the exhibition, everyone here is full up. And after I told myself I was going to make sure to stay somewhere nice this time too.
I see.
That's so? If this place is no good, we'll have to look for somewhere else. But wait, that gauntlet runner of yours, the one you had parked in the middle of Martyra? I've had a more powerful chassis, it had a more powerful chassis than mine. Tell me, what sort of technology does it use? It's a secret.
What?
Wow, stingy. And here I was going to tell my dad about it. You know, right? I'm a competitor too, and I'm very proud of my gauntlet runner. That means that if you're stubborn and refuse to tell me, I can make you do it by force.
My, my.
Hey, you.
You lot aren't from around these parts. What's all this then? We're looking for a place to stay. We're not doing anything. Just having a stroll, are we? Well, there's been a murderer prowling around lately.
Really now?
And the only scum I can imagine doing something as horrible as that Papyrus or Elda. Let's just hope you're not on your merry way to find your next victim.
My, my.
What do I do? Wow!
Oh, you're in the tournament too? Huh. Strange to see an Elda involved. Oh no. But speaking of strange, I hear that there's a pagan candidate in the competition now too. He's got no chance of winning, of course. The church won't stand for it. Sanctus and pagan are like chalk and cheese. They never get along.
So dance, while I put you in a trance. Let's party.